Hello everybody, it's Emily and today I am going to be doing my everyday summer makeup tutorial and I'm in a new location. Actually, it's just my bed, but really like this setup that I have. I have my iPhone on top of one of those like massive goldfish cracker things. Yeah, and it's in my windowsill. So that's what this is right here. And then this is the side of my window. Hi. I like it. It feels like I actually have a background. I don't know. But yeah, I've actually filmed this video. This is my third time filming it. No, it's been my fourth time filming this. I just keep doing like stuff. I want to be more interesting. I want to do a more natural look, which is kind of hard to do because I'm breaking out right now, but we will figure it out. I don't even think I'm doing anything today. I have no idea. My friends are not good at making plans with me.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into.
I don't really know. I like doing my makeup anyways. So, I already moisturized and everything. If I will use a primer, I'm going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This is the original one, but I would want to get like the anti-redness one because I got a lot of zits right now and it's making me mad. Skincare routine has not changed. My skin has, and I'm like,
okay, this is really annoying. I've been eating the same. I've been trying to drink more water and I don't know what's going on.
Next step is concealer, and we all know what product I'm gonna use, right? And we all know that I am about to pull out heart shaped tape out of my bag. If I could find it, here it is. I'm gonna be using this. I use the shade Porcelain. I'm pale. I want to get a new full coverage foundation, but I got my Fenty Beauty foundation, but this is way too light, and I don't know why I got this shade. It is literally just a little bit darker. Well, we're gonna try it. I'm gonna put it right on top of my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Dude, there she is. And I remember something about this foundation is that it dries super fast. So I'm gonna work quickly here. All right. Oh, Nelly, this is light. Okay. No. It is covering up my acne, but it's making me significantly more pale. I have a sponge in here, but it's not wet, so I don't know if that's gonna do anything. Casually punching my face with a dry beauty blender. Okay, I look nuts. I might just use my Too Faced foundation on top of this because it's darker. This gave me the coverage that I need. Now this will give me the shade that I need. I should have just mixed the two. Why didn't I do that? Say this is my everyday makeup tutorial, but this is really what I do every day now. Like, I don't know what my foundation should be anymore. Okay, this is my shade. If anyone has good foundation recommendations, please let me know because this is a tragedy. Honestly, if I'm not going anywhere in the day, really, like I'm just like running errands, meaning like me just going to Starbucks and back to my house, then I will not blend it down to my neck because I feel like that's just a waste of foundation. Blend it a little bit, but not all the way down because I just feel like that's a waste of foundation. And like if someone clocks you for it, then it's like, why do they care so much about my foundation? I didn't do makeup for like 2 months, so I feel like this is what happened. I'm gonna use this just under my eyes and as an eye primer. I'm just gonna do that and a little bit of that and a little bit of that. And that's it. Now I'm gonna set my face before I blend these suckers out. Tarte Shape Tape powder. I prefer the Laura Mercier powder, but I don't have a Sephora near me. I'm gonna use an e.l.f. Cosmetic pointed foundation brush to set my under eyes. I'm actually gonna bake them so that my eyeshadow fallout doesn't like become streaky underneath my eyes. I have oily skin, but what I like to do, if I'm gonna put like a powder product on that area later, do like this area and like where I contour, where I put blush, because those are all powder products for me. I do not really set my makeup there with a whole powder on its own because I want it to not be cakey. And if you're already gonna get that powder consistency from a blush, then I would say that is better than putting 2 layers of powder on. And then I just lightly like put powder where I need to put it. All right, now I'm gonna blend out my eyes. At this point, they become like tacky, which is kind of what you want, because that's what I want, because it makes it stick more. Just blend that out. After blending it out, I'm gonna go in to my Mean Girls palette. It's the Burn Book by Storybook Cosmetics. Take this shade called The Plastic, which is just a matte white. And I'm gonna take my brush, Real Techniques brush, dip it in there, and immediately just set your eyes, because this will make sure that the concealer doesn't crease. And also, since it is like a super pigmented white shadow, that'll make the shadows that you put on later even more pigmented.
So these are just some tips I've learned.
But yeah, I haven't done a sit down video in so long. Like, I literally do not remember the last time I filmed like a sit down video. So now, while my powder is setting, I'm going to do my eyebrows. Kind of hidden now, like you can't really see them. They look gray now. Doing the wave. Eyebrows. I love Anastasia Beverly Hills, like their eyebrow products. They're phenomenal. But if I can find a good dupe and not spend like 20 bucks or something on an eyebrow pencil, I would rather do that. Because at the end of the day, no one is really gonna notice as long as your technique is good. Mine is not good. So even if I use ABH products, it still wouldn't look good. What I do with my eyebrows, I like to use Instant Lift Brow Pencil by e.l.f. It looks like this. I start by just brushing them up. I honestly just like go like that, just to really get like any foundation off of them, because I feel like that's annoying. See, like, look at the difference because I brushed this one. Get that product
Out of my brows!
go away. A lot of people say I look like Sabrina Carpenter, and then I'm like, ma'am, I don't have eyebrows. She has eyebrows. I do not have eyebrows. I only look like her when I put my lipstick on because I have white people lips. This eyebrow is higher than this one, so I'm gonna create a longer arch on this one and put this one a little bit lower. You'll see. I want this one to go up. So like, I just filled in right now. It's not my eyebrow, but it looks more symmetrical now. I remember freshman year, it was so funny. I felt so powerful because my friend, he was a guy, he was like,
Emily doesn't fill in her brows.
and I was like,
You don't think I fill in my brows?
that was like the most elite compliment ever. For this eyebrow, I don't fill it up the top. I put like a line right here. Can you see what I'm doing? What this does, it basically just makes my face look more symmetrical, because my eyebrows are just like the one thing where it's like,
Oh my lord, like you are not even.
see? Now they're even. Oh my word, my eyebrows have gone through a journey. I don't do anything to my brows. They are au natural, baby. And I don't pluck them. They're just sparse enough as it is. Back in like 2017, so like 3 years ago now, I was brunette. Like, this blonde was not here. It was just this as my whole head. I had a channel back then. What? I made videos back then. Insert picture here. I had brown hair. My eyebrows were atrocious. They were just squares on my face. What I do to prevent that, I might go back and do that every now and again because it's just makeup, it rubs off. But what I like to do, I go to the front of my eyebrow. I'll put a line on, like, just like this. One line. And then I just brush it upwards so that it's like a fade. I don't know. But yeah, you just brush up that one line, and that line just fills in the rest. Now I'm gonna set them with the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in the shade Brunette. And I am just gonna brush them upwards, like so. It sets them in place, but also I like them looking more natural, I guess. I mean, says the person that just filled them in. I don't like it when the hairs look like they're just stuck to your face. I like brushing them upwards. I feel like that's also kind of in. I know that Avery Ovard does hers like just straight up. I love Avery Ovard. She reminds me so much of Danny. Just like their personalities. Obviously they don't look alike, but like their personality and style is like the same. I remember when the dope girls were like a thing and like people wanted to be like them. I got told like,
oh, you remind me of Summer Emma.
I got Emma the majority of the time. And she's like the most successful one, so hi. But I feel like I'm actually Haley fam. Personality wise, I feel like I'm her, or I don't want to be Summer. Which of the dope girls am I? A lot of people don't like Emma, but like I feel like I'm a more chill version of her and like not as successful. So I don't know. I don't know.
Which dope girl am I?
I wish I was a dope girl. I remember looking up like how to be involved like that. And I created a dope account and everything, and then the company turned out to be racist. Yikes. Hannah was my favorite. I think she just made the video where she like just made fun of a fan edit. It's just like so stupid. It's like if people made fan edits of me, dude, I would be the most grateful. I would recruit them as my BFF. Like, what? Where is the audacity? Wow. Let's do my eyeshadow. I think I just want to do a gold on the lid. Natural Love palette by Too Faced. Going on my lids. Everything you need in a palette. I'm gonna go in with the shade Honey Pot, which is just a nice gold. I can't hold this with my entire hand. It's that one. This is the gold one. I'm just using that with my ring finger. Because brushes don't work on shimmer shades. Is anyone gonna talk about that? Brushes just straight up do not work on shimmer shades unless you're using setting spray to help you. They don't work. And then the setting spray ruins the product in the pan. So what's up with that? What's up with that?
Anyways, I'm just putting this on my lid now.
I sincerely don't know what I'm doing today. I say it like it's the beginning of the day. It's literally probably like 5 p.m. right now. I woke up at like noon. Next I'm gonna put in the shade Spoiled. Hi. Right on the edge of my eye. One time, speaking of spoiled, one guy from my church was like,
You're spoiled, aren't you?
and I was like,
Yeah.
at least I admit it, dude. And everyone was like, that's kind of rude. And I was like,
No, it's fine. Like, I mean, I'm very grateful for what I have.
so buzz off. But yeah, I'm very sensitive. That was funny. It's because I just came home from a Jonas Brothers concert. And he was like, you're spoiled, aren't you? And I was like, okay. I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, how awful would that be? Yeah, okay. So I just put in like darker shimmer shades. I'm so excited because me and Danny are planning something and we want to be able to spill the tea on our old school. Not like anything like major, but like just like fun stories we have from our old high school because we went to high school together. We have a lot of crazy stories that I never really thought of as like crazy until I tried telling them to other people that weren't there. I didn't really think about it when I was in the school. I was just like, this is normal. For any of you wondering, I went to a private Christian school, so that should tell you enough about that. It was a really good school. It's just high school is going to be bad wherever you go, in my opinion. Now I'm going to dust the bake off of my under eyes because I'm sick of it. And I'm done with my eyeshadow now. Alright, now I'm going to do face makeup. Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I started off by using this Real Techniques brush. It doesn't have a name, but everyone knows what this is. It's like their stippling brush. It's like a cooler tone brown, and I just go like that. I don't know. And on my forehead, I'm just like pushing that into my hairline so that it's not like a freaking white line. You know what I mean? I do not want my hairline to be like Harry Styles. I'm supposed to see him in September, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Me and Danny are seeing him in September. I think it's on September 6th. Yeah, I'm super excited for it, but I hope it doesn't get postponed. But I also was like, whatever happens, happens. I'm also supposed to see Sabrina in Mean Girls on Broadway, and that didn't happen. We go April 14th, and Broadway shut down like a week before that, so that wasn't fun, but I mean, I'd rather that than be dead. Now I'm gonna go in with blush. I've really been loving this little tiny Too Faced blush. It is their Fruit Cocktail Blush Duo in the shade Apricot in the Act. A lot of fallout right here. Is very pigmented, and it's
really pretty.
I'm just gonna use this brush from Vanity Planet, and what I do, I just tap it around, all the way around, so that I don't swirl it and product goes everywhere, because that's not fun. And it smells like peaches. The Soap and Glory blush bricks are really good too for blush if you want a cheaper option. I just got this one because I had a lot of points at Ulta. Blush is something that I don't really like splurging on either, just because I feel like they all look the same. The Soap and Glory ones don't smell like peaches, but I'm sure Timothée Chalamet will still love you. I kind of like to put it like up closer toward my nose. That's what e-girls do, and I feel like they're really cool. No, I'm kidding. Fun fact, I got interviewed for the freaking LA Times about Hydro Flasks and being a Visco girl. So that was funny, but it didn't get like approved or something because that happened way back in December and that never happened. Well, she did interview me, but it was over the phone. Am I in the LA Times? No, I'm not. That didn't happen. So I don't know what happened there. Time for a highlight, and I use this, I believe it's e.l.f. It is their blending brush. I use it for highlight, and I use the Becca highlight. This is what mine looks like currently. Yep, that's eyeliner. Don't know how I did that, but I did it. Yes, that's pretty. Just like you watching this, you are pretty. And if you're a guy,
Welcome to my channel.
there are pretty guys out there. I'd say Timothée Chalamet is like a pretty guy. Zayn Malik is a pretty guy. And Harry Styles agrees with me.
He's just pretty, isn't he?
The only thing left to do is
Mascara.
I'm actually gonna blend out my face makeup with this fluffy brush from Vanity Planet. I got these in like 2016 using a code that I got from a Sarah Basca video. For mascara, I use a Too Faced Better Than mascara. And again, I got this from Ulta because I had a lot of points. Mascara is my least favorite part of makeup, like ever. I hate it. One thing I will say about this mascara though is if you don't get it in the waterproof version, it will run down later on in the day. Even if I don't cry, which is like a huge deal for me. What I'm gonna do, I'm not done yet. No. I am going to finish this in my car. So I'll see you there. Alright, I am in my car now and I finally did my lipstick and lip gloss. This is a finished look, pretty normal, basic. For lipstick, I used the NARS lipstick in the shade Barbara. And then for lip gloss, I used the Buxom lip gloss in the shade I have hiccups. Shade Emily. Be sure to like the video if you liked it, comment down below if you want to, subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to click the bell notification so that you get notified every single time I make a new upload. Be sure to follow my Instagram, Emily with 2Ys.Pearson. Twitter is Emily with 2Ys, Pearson17, and then my TikTok is Emily with 2Ys, Pearson. Alright, toodles! My Twitter is Emily with 2Pears. And be sure to click the bell notification so that you get notified every single time that I make a new upload. Every single time that I make a new upload.